Well, hey, good morning. It is Saturday, July something, I'm not sure. It's a beautiful day on the south end of Lake Michigan, at least from a weather standpoint. Sunny, not too hot, 75 degrees maybe. The one thing we do have though is a northeast wind, about 14 or 15. I'm sorry, well, up to 15 knots probably. Because it's a northeast wind, we get a fair amount of fetch across the lake and some big waves today. Not horrible waves. I think the forecast is 3 to 5, occasionally 6 or 8. I'd say 3 to 5 right now. Occasionally a 6-footer. But it's not horrible. I don't know what the wave period is, but it's not beating the crap out of me at the moment. We are quartering the waves a bit and heading kind of southeast, east-southeast. And then we'll have to take a tack and come back northwest, I think. But anyway, it just seemed like a good morning to try to get out and do a little something. So I've got a double reef in the mainsail today. Started out at the dock putting in a single reef, but as I was motoring out and watching the wind build out in the open water, I chickened out and made it a double. And I've got my head sail is double reefed as well. But that's all right. We're making over 6 knots and 15 knots apparent wind is fine. Boat's not overpowered, and it's a good morning for a sail. I need to get my coffee. Gotta get my coffee up here. But anyway, small craft advisory on the lake today, so probably won't see a lot of boats out. Other than the commercial stuff. But that's okay. Tally-ho can handle it, I think. So we'll have some more later. All right, well, I've had my coffee. Big old cup of Dunkin' Donuts. And I got a little bit of music on, and we've made our first tack. So just to give you a little bit better idea of the conditions, I guess. 15 knots apparent, again pretty much from the east-northeast. 10 to 11 knots true wind it looks like, so not that bad. Good sized waves. Of course, they never come out right on a video, we know that, but anyway, it's a little choppy, but nothing we can't handle out here. I'm glad I put the double reef in. I think that was a good move. We're not overpowered, and we are leaning a bit. 15 degrees of heel maybe. But all in all, it's not at horrible conditions. We're gonna try to get 10 miles in today or so, and got some things to do around the house before we host a little barbecue tonight. So trying to take advantage of a quick morning sail and then back to doing some chores. I think that's it for now. So Tally-ho feels pretty well balanced. We're not fighting a lot of weather helm right now. You can see the middle of the wheel is, other than turning back and forth for some wind, why we're really pretty well balanced. 15 knots apparent. Blowing 13, 14 true, it says. And we're having a pretty decent sail. Can't complain about the conditions. A little wavy, but it's always good to sail in conditions a little worse than perfectly flat and sunny, right? To test your skills and hone your skills. So we're liking it. It's a good sail. The other improvement I made recently was mounting my VHF handheld radio out here in the cockpit and wiring up the charging cradle. So that thing will sit there all day long on DC power. At the end of the day, I put it back in the cabin to keep it safe at night. But it's great because as the unit ages, I think the battery's going to get worse and worse. And so this way, we're not really running it on battery at all unless I take it out of the cradle. So I think that's good. I've got my stereo system all up and running with a Bluetooth connection to my phone, and so I can play the highway on Sirius radio just fine from here. I can pause it when I need to talk on the radio or something else. I can adjust the volume and change the channel and everything right here from my phone. So I do have a Sirius receiver down in the cabin too, but if everything's down there, then you have to go down there to change channel, turn the volume up or down or whatever. So I kind of like just running it from my phone, and that way I can control it from here. So Tally-Ho's looking sharp and working well. Next project will probably be the engine control panel. Why they put it way down there? Well, I'm sure it's because it's a sailboat and they don't want it getting kicked around or whatever, but boy, it's really inconvenient. You can't read the tachometer or any of the lights, warning lights or anything with it down there. Plus I have an hours meter and a gas gauge that are in the lazarette here that I need to get out here where I can see them. And so we're going to overhaul that engine panel, control panel, put the extra gauges in somewhere, and get it up where I can see it. Right here is where I want to put it. But I just haven't quite figured out what to use for the mount there yet. And I'm a little apprehensive to cut too big of a hole in that cockpit coaming. I believe it's fiber. I think there's plywood in the sandwiched in there. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So it's some pretty thick material to cut through. Anyway, I'm going to put the camera down and sail some more and keep the adventure alive on Tally-Ho. let's come about. Coming about. Nice tack, if I do say so myself. This tack is a little bouncier. The waves are a little broader and maybe a little bit off our stern. So a little bit bouncier waves. I put a little more jib out just to try to keep up our speed. About on a broad reach at the moment, or a beam reach, I mean, but a little bit bouncier just because of the angle to the waves. But we're making some progress. Be back to the marina before 11 o'clock. We're gonna take the wheel off and take it home because there's something not right in the autopilot. I replaced the belt this week. And I don't know if the new one's the wrong size or what, but it's slipping a lot, unfortunately. So we're gonna kind of do without the autopilot today, and we'll take everything home and take a look at it at home this week.